everyone, it's me Gavin Vengeance and welcome back to the channel. Today I kind of want to talk about a recent tweet made by a big Genshin streamer. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about, Tectone. So he made a tweet on Twitter talking about how if he got 10,000 likes on his post, he'd start streaming Honkai Impact 3rd for the first time. Now, this is an awesome thing in my opinion. I honestly think that the game could use a lot more attention and a lot more love because it is a lot smaller than Genshin is, and he does have a gigantic following which could really benefit the game. So the way I looked at it was like, yeah man, 100%, I'm gonna like this, I'm gonna really try to push for him to start Honkai Impact 3rd. I myself only recently picked it up, trying to find connections between the two games, and honestly, I've been really blindsided by just how enjoyable the game is and the story and everything. So the one big thing I kind of want to talk about is that it was immediately met with a lot of negativity, and honestly, I think that's the case for a lot of these games that do have a really niche fan base. I mean, you look at things like Asmongold, when he started Final Fantasy XIV, immediately players were like, no, I don't want you in our game, you're going to bring a lot of toxic community members and everything to it. And honestly, I don't think that the game's been thriving any better than it is right now, and that's a lot due in part to the fact that Asmongold gave the game so much attention on his Twitch channel. So I feel like that would be very similar when Tectone eventually does decide to stream Honkai Impact, and now I'm not 100% sure that he actually will. It is just a tweet after all. If he really commits to it, then that would be awesome. But I did just kind of want to break down, what was going on here and everything, because a bit of the negativity and everything, I feel like it's really unwarranted. And I really honestly believe that if a big streamer gives this game so much more attention, it's not going to do any negativity to the game. It's more so going to benefit them because they're going to see that it's a lot more enjoyable for so many other people, and probably will give it a higher budget to make the game a lot better in the future. So the first thing I want to jump into is just honestly the tweets and everything that they were talking about, and it's pretty much stemming from this tweet here, right? If this post gets 10,000 likes, I'll stream me starting Honkai Impact for the first time. It says nothing about how long or if he's going to commit to it or any of that stuff, and then immediately follows it up with, wait, no, stop, stop liking it. And then, plugs his Twitch. So immediately I just said, you should. It's a beautiful story, and it really is. I'm completely in love with the story, and I'm currently only on, chapter 22, I believe. I just finished. So I'm trying to, catch up to the story, and I've been playing through it, and I've been reading all of the text, and it is an amazing story. I really didn't think I was going to be as captivated as I would be, and honestly, I think that he could probably be just the same way and really appreciate this game. As long as you end up getting past the captain level 50 mark, or level 40 I believe, that's when the game really opens up. So the first 40 captain levels, which I know is a large chunk of gameplay, are probably the hardest thing to get through, just because there's some instances where it's a little bit more grindy to get through to the next chapter of the story and all of that stuff. But again, if you can get through it, Tectone, if you're watching this by some off chance, then that would be my biggest recommendation, because I honestly, when I first started playing this game, I kind of gave up, and I actually gave up at level 38. Level 40 is where the game just pretty much completely opens up for you, with the exception of a couple of higher end events, which only open up after level 50. So again, that would be my biggest recommendation. Really try to push through, get to level 40, and then experience the entirety of the story for yourself. If you're looking for connections to Genshin, there are some references, I will tell you that. I won't spoil anything, but it is very worthwhile to read the text. The one biggest gripe for me, honestly, is just the fact that it is only voiced in Chinese and Japanese. No English voiceovers as of right now. I don't think they'll be added in, because there's a lot of dialogue in this game. So you'll spend quite a bit of your stream either narrating or just kind of blasting through the text to get to the fights and all that stuff. And I would highly recommend not doing that, because again, the story is very awesome, and honestly, I really think that everyone should experience this. Now, again, as I was talking about the negativity, you'll see here immediately somebody's reply, right? No. And then if you go into some other of these replies, you see stuff people saying I don't want that fandom coming over here, and they're gonna ruin the game and all this other stuff. It's just it's really not a great way to react to this. I don't think. I feel like it's very childish, and honestly, I really can't see it doing anything but benefiting the game, that it gets more attention. Even things like co-op play. There's a lot of long queue times and everything for co-op, and it's really aggravating sometimes when you have to keep queuing up in order to finally get a group of, and you only need 3 people, which is, it's nuts. But at the same time, you know, you don't really need to have so many people that the game's completely like flooded and, you know, the servers are breaking and stuff like that. But again, I think if that did happen, it would encourage MiHoYo to put more money into Honkai Impact and make sure that the stable servers were there and all the good stuff. So again, really, I think it's more encouraging, and I honestly think that you should start playing Honkai Impact. That's just my own takeaway. I know a lot of people don't really agree with it, or they think that, you know, your community's toxic and all that stuff, but you know, screw them, man. Just do you. And if you want to experience the game, you know, feel more than welcome to come and experience the game. I'm very thankful for the community members that, you know, enjoy my reactions and everything to the Honkai stuff, and I'm sure they would be the same thing for you, if not tenfold. It's a great game, and yeah, if you check it out, I will be there for your streams, trust me. Thank you guys very much for watching. Listen to me ramble about this bullshit, but yeah, again, just support it, man. You know, even if you do have negative thoughts and everything, just hold your tongue. Let him experience the game. If he likes it, he likes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Just leave it be. Anywho, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, because I'll be covering Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact content over here, as I have been. So, thanks again. I'll see you all for the next one. Take care. Peace!